One of the things I hear from business and government leaders as I travel all over the world is how can our country and our companies be more innovative and more successful in the world economy? This is a complex question, of course, involving lots of different factors. But effective protection and use of intellectual property, patents, copyrights, trademarks, trade secrets, and the like, is vital for promoting innovation and helping companies grow all over the world. The International Chamber of Commerce has long had a keen interest in intellectual property. We have two groups dedicated to this important area specifically. Our Intellectual Property Commission, which works on IP policy matters, and our Business Action to Stop Counterfeiting and Piracy, or BASCAP, which focuses on protecting IP against misappropriation and theft. ICC believes that intellectual property protection encourages innovation and the development of knowledge-based industries, stimulates international trade, and creates a favorable climate for foreign direct investment and technology transfer. To help get the word out on these linkages, we've put out this great publication called IP Powerhouse for Innovation and Economic Growth, and I would recommend it to you. We've explained here how IP acts as a sort of currency that allows inventions, brands, copyrighted works, and other innovative material to be valued and traded. By letting the person or company that develops such material decide how it is to be used and at what price, intellectual property provides, first of all, an incentive for investing in innovation, a return on investment in the market that helps people and companies pay for even more innovation, and a value for that innovation that encourages it to be licensed, traded, and distributed widely. So what you find when you look at the government and economic studies is that the strength of a country's intellectual property system is positively linked with spending on research and development. For example, studies have shown that the use of patents in the pharmaceutical sector generates 1/3 or more greater spending on R&D in countries like France and the US than would otherwise be the case. IP promotes the dissemination of new technologies through the disclosure of new inventions in patent applications themselves. IP also promotes the licensing of new technologies more broadly. More than 10% of all patents are licensed in OECD countries. IP also gives us more diverse cultural expression in the way of music, books, films, photographs, art than could be sustained otherwise. So this gets me to the point that companies are well served to use intellectual property as they seek to innovate and grow. Studies have shown that a patented invention is worth on average twice as much to a company than an invention that is not patented. Intellectual property attracts investment to innovative companies. Having a patent application on file, for example, helps a company get venture capital funding 76% faster, increases the number of investors willing to invest, and increases the likelihood of doing an initial public offering. Trademark protection also contributes substantially to companies' assets and market value. You only need to think of companies like Hewlett-Packard, Microsoft, and Nokia, where the value of their brand alone is worth more than $25 billion each, to see what I mean. These benefits are not just limited to large companies. The European Commission and others have studied how small and medium companies use intellectual property and found that in many cases, SMEs are more likely to apply for patents, trademarks, and designs given their innovative potential than large enterprises. In Europe, SMEs in the technology sector report at least a 10% greater turnover, market share, and employment growth when they use intellectual property protection than if they don't. And small companies use IP rights not just to protect their inventions and markets, but also to get investment, to collaborate with other firms, and to license out their technology. I'm Jean-Guy Carrier, Secretary-General of the International Chamber of Commerce, and ideas matter. Intellectual property protection for all kinds of inventive and creative ideas has a vital role in spurring innovation and in giving large and small firms a range of tools to help drive their success.